Good morning and welcome to Meditation with Murray and Mises. Diversity is the rage. Every organization has to have a certain quota of diversity. This is a very narrow focus of diversity, and it's absurd. And there's 4 reasons the push for diversity is completely absurd. Reason number 1, the world is already diverse. It's tremendously diverse. I actually have traveled the world. I've seen the shanties of Johannesburg, the poorest neighborhoods and villages of Pakistan. I've been in Tokyo. I've been in Europe. I've been in Africa. I've been in the country. I've been in the city. The diversity of our land is amazing. No 2 places I've ever lived in or traveled to have ever looked the same. There have been familiarities. There are certain parts of South Africa that look a lot like Texas. But then there's rainforests. There's just a tremendous amount of diversity in this world from the perspective of geography. And what that means is, for 2, the diversity of what can be supplied in different areas of the world through the resources, man combining his labor with the land, is incredibly diverse. What we can pull out of the ground varies from one part of the world to another. How we can create through mixing our labor with the land varies tremendously. No 2 places in the world export the exact same items in the exact same distribution. 3, people are tremendously diverse. Of course we are. Regardless of skin color, we're incredibly diverse. This narrow focus on sex and race is so ridiculous. I grew up in the city of Chicago. I was very much a city boy. My experience in an urban center growing up as a kid is so tremendously different than someone who grew up in the country of even Wisconsin. And even if you're up in Wisconsin and you're out in the country, you're Michigan, your childhood is tremendously different than mine. What you experience, what you value, all of these things made for a very, very different experience. And so this idea that 2 people are the same because they have the same skin color is completely ridiculous. And I know that they have taken this idea of all whites are the same, all blacks are the same, all Asians are the same, and try to beat you over the head with it, but it's nonsense. We're all diverse. Whenever someone says to you we have a lack of diversity, reply to them, no, we don't. We absolutely do not. The world is already overflowing with diversity. And we are diverse, no matter what our skin color is. White people watching this right now are diverse from me. They're not the same as me, have my experiences and my values, which brings me right into number 4. Diversity of goals. There's a huge diversity of goals. Again, you can sit 2 people of the same color in the same room and ask them to rank their priorities, and you'll rarely get the same answer. Now, there may be some general agreement on what things are important in life, how important they are. Not just that they're important, but how important. What are you willing to give up to achieve your goals? That's where marginal utility comes in. What's the thing you value most that you're willing to exchange in order to have this goal become achieved? Now, when you talk to people in those types of questions, the amount of diversity you will get in response is, of course, overwhelming. And that doesn't matter whether they're black or white or brown. It does not matter. Everyone's goals are different once you start analyzing what they would be willing to give up to get them. How important are they? That diversity of the world is tremendous. And so you have a diversity of goals, diversity of people seeking those goals, a diversity of what can be supplied out of the land that we have, and of course, that land is diverse around the world. There's already overflowing diversity in this world. You don't need to force it. Feeling like you have to force diversity on humanity, being obsessed with a lack of diversity, narrowly chosen diversity, means that you are not okay with this world. And what a shocker that all these folks who are so focused on the concepts of diversity are all so unhappy. It's no coincidence. They're unhappy with the world. They see a problem everywhere. All right, so that's it for diversity. Let's go ahead and do 3 rounds of Wim Hof breathing. We're going to do the first round with 10 deep breaths and hold, then 20 deep breaths in the second one and hold, and then 30 on the third. On the final breath, we're going to exhale, and then we're going to stop. See how long we can hold our breath. It's not a competition. Now, one piece of advice here that gets people tripped up. If you've ever seen Jordan Peterson do this, he really struggled with the breathing at first. The reason he did is because his body was so tense. It's like his mind was fighting his body. His mind was like, and so his body was very tense. And when he tried to take his breaths, he was fighting against himself. You want to be relaxed. I know, well, we're doing this to get relaxed. I know, but you have to get into at least some level of relaxation. Get comfortable. So you want to get into a rhythm where you're breathing in, not too fast, but not too slow, just normal. Just you don't want to hold it at the top. You can hold it for a split second, but you want to let it go and kind of do it in a cycle. If you can get into that good rhythm, this gets really easy. So we're going to 10, hold, 20, hold, 30, hold. Okay, here we go. Last one. And now we're going to hold for 15 seconds. Push it up. And we're going to go for 20 breaths this time. Let's begin. 5 more. 2 more. Now hold. Deep breath in. Hold for 15 seconds. Give or take. Okay. You should start to feel a little more comfortable now. A little quieter up here. Let's go for round 3. Going for the full 30 this time. All right, here we go. 3, 4, 5. 4, 20. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Hold. All right. How did that feel? Right? That feels amazing. Okay. That's it for today. Thanks for joining me and have a great day today, living free.